Alright, so after a bit of messing around, I think I got it. So this is the left side. I'm going to take a quick look at what this is. So the scroll, and then the bird, and then the dress or sword. And then for this one, we have the sword on the right side. Then we want to flip this one to have the dude. And this one is the other way. The way you figure it out is by looking.
Done. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so the way you figure it out is by looking at this. So the center is the icon or the person. That's the centerpiece. And then you look at what they're wearing on the left and right arm. So like on the left, he's holding the scroll. So you look at that, and then the right is the sword. And then obviously on this side, his left hand is this sword. And then the other one is that. So it's pretty much just trial and error if you couldn't figure it out, but we got it. It took me like 15 minutes to get it, so you guys may have seen some editing, and we got it though. Don't worry. I'm a puzzle master. Don't worry about it.
The journal says this chasm is called Shinji's Truth. Last time we never made it across.
I can't see the bottom. Is there a bottom?
Throw yourself in. We'll see how long before we hear the splat.
Quen, walk softly. Look for hidden doors or switches. Belsa, you're with me. I need your help to walk Maluk's path.
And what
Hidden doors, huh?
Watching my back. Should anyone try to
Suspicious.
stab it. Let's go.
Crumbling walls, huh? I played Tomb Raider. I know what this means.
Forgive me, my old friends.
Due to contrast.
What did you say?
Nothing. Belsa, do you see that panel? Put your hand on it until I say otherwise.
For what reason?
When I set foot on Maluk's path, an aura of light will surround me. The darkness cannot harm us as long as you touch the panel.
So, what can harm you?
We could fall to our deaths, or the creatures within could devour us.
Well then, enjoy yourselves.
Belsa knows what to do, but we should speak before we cross.
Sure.
On the other side of Maluk's path is Tall Papa's Ewer, a very fancy name for a big vase. According to the journal, we'll need sacred ashes from inside the vase to reach the treasure vaults. So, this is it. We should get going. This is where they died. Edda, Dalder, and Nicholas. Swallowed by the darkness. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. No use reliving the past, or regretting it. That's fair. Talking about it might calm my nerves. The darkness is unnatural. Breathe it in and it sickens you. To make things worse, the Guardians on the path attack anyone not of Denobia's bloodline. And then there's the path itself. It twists and turns. You don't know where you're going until you're out there. You'll see what I mean. Keep your wits about you. Stay with me inside the light and we'll make it through. I won't let anyone else die in here. Here we go.
Oh my
Don't
god.
wander, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
Dude, there's like a mission just like this in The Witcher 3. Without spoiling it, of course. That was a fun mission. Veteran 16, boys! Second character. To be honest, I'm not really that hyped, but it's cool. I just need to upgrade gear now. Does this work actually? Oh, you cheap.
Keep holding the panel.
Oh God! Remember, don't double roll. What? What? I actually just double tapped the button. If I have to do that puzzle again, I might freak out.
On the other side, this is where they... That's fair. Here we go. Don't wander, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
Listen, lady. Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna get knocked off.
We're still moving. Keep holding the panel.
So many Dragon Knights.
Dalder, what happened to their bodies? And where is Nicholas? I could hear their screams as I held the switch. I had to do something. I couldn't. There's no end to the darkness.
But I just created a light.
Don't you dare release that panel!
Oh my God, hello. Let's get to the center. Okay, blocking does not work on gargoyles. Okay, so you...
Don't antagonize it. We made it. That must be the vase. Sorry. Tall Papa's ewer. Wait. That lamp belonged to Nicholas. I watched it go out. I heard him die. Falura must have come here to investigate. She could have picked it up and brought it here. Nicholas couldn't have survived. Could he? That lamp definitely belonged to Nicholas. I procured it for him. I saw him drop the lamp. It hit the path and went out. And all I remember is darkness and pain. I just grab the ashes so we can leave. I don't want to spend any more time in this place. Bring the ashes. We should return to Quen and walk softly.
That was dangerous. That looks like a trap, if I've ever seen one. So does that raised platform. Oh, I heard something too.
Velsa, you could let go of the panel.
I know what you did.
What?
I know how they died. How you killed them.
That's low, Velsa. Even for you.
Always had to be the hero. Be the Guildmaster's darling.
You're cracked. I didn't need anyone's approval.
You held the panel. From here you saw the creatures closing in. You thought you could save them. Only you! So you released the panel. Grabbed your weapon. Rushed out to meet them.
I could have saved them.
Because in your head, you are the hero. But the light faded. The darkness rushed in and ate them alive!
I tried to reach them.
And the darkness tried to eat you alive, so you had to recover from your wounds. That's why you didn't return to Abba's landing. At least not soon enough.
I crawled from the tomb. The darkness. You can't imagine the pain.
You were the only one who could have warned the Guild. Who could tell them the Iron Wheel was coming.
Velsa, stop.
Zero. Now, you're just a shadow.
Damn, that escalated very quickly if you were paying attention to the story. Oh my.
Quen, it's a bad idea.
Words escape me.
Someone tell me what I'm seeing.
We heard strange noises in the chasm. Stone grinding against stone. Quen, well...
I found this invisible bridge.
So you followed my advice and threw yourself into the chasm.
The ashes. Spread them on the bridge to see where it leads. And
What?
Quen, get back from there.
What? I was on the bridge. Oh my god. Game. Really? What? I don't understand. I was on it.
Clear the way. We'll be right behind you.
Something tells me this isn't going to work. Oh, it's only a regular gargoyle. No need to ulti for that. Let's go.
The door to the treasure vaults, just through this crypt. We made it.
Do all crypts come with whatever that is?
Every tomb needs a guardian. And old Yokuden saying, wasn't it?
Your introduction is formless and without grace. Recite Denobia's maxim.
That's alarming.
Velsa, Quen, walk softly. Stay back. If it's hostile, we'll handle it.
Recite Denobia's maxim, or you shall be deemed trespassers.
It must be some kind of passphrase. If you have any ideas, now's the time to call them out.
You can't seriously expect us to.
Falora!
Yakuda!
Passphrase!
Gaiden Shinji!
Idiots.
Velsa. You aren't even trying.
Trespasser! Denobia's justice falls upon you!
Kill him before he reassembles. I don't think that was worth using an ult on, but well, too late. Fuck. I think I messed up. I was wanted to talk to Zera. God, why is that so far away? Okay, well, the story is picking up. I like it. Just have to head down.
Papers. Signed by Kosh? What are those doing here? Ancient Yakutan coins, stamped with the likeness of Denobia. Those must be from the dowry. Nicholas had a disguise kit just like this one. In fact, this is his disguise kit. Look closely. There's a hollow crystal with... I know how Nicholas survived Maluk's path. The crystal must contain Aldenobia blood. Maluk's path would ignore you if you held it. You'd need a lamp to find your way through the darkness so you could grab a handful of ashes. From there, all you'd need is the Crypt Guardian's passphrase. I've seen enough. Nicholas faked his death and stole the dowry. Now he's working with that merchant lord, Kosh. To think I mourned that bastard. Nicholas would have kept such a thing from the guild. The less they know, the less trouble they'll cause. But I'm going to tell the Thieves Guild. I want them to cause a world of trouble, and I want to lay it all on his doorstep. Let's go.
Why do I have a feeling she's gonna die at the end? I mean, I don't want it to happen, but something tells me. There's a shrine nearby. I think the cost of fast traveling is way too high right now since it literally took us a minute to get there and we're done. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't really think the Thieves Guild was as good as Orsinium, but they both have different storylines, I guess. Maybe it'll change midway.
What is it?
Let's see. Don't we have one more skill point? Yeah, we'll put into stamina. We can always respec later. Putting the skill points in don't really matter. They just, you can respec.
I told the guild about Nicholas betraying us. Walked softly, took it in stride. Quen gave me a hug, and Elsa walked off without a word. All in all, better than expected. The Iron Wheel is a hurricane that blew into port and smashed everything in its path. Nicholas and Kosh are the ones who set it in motion. Now, we learn what they hold most dear. Then, we take it from them. Nicholas taught me how to be a thief. I knew him for over a decade. Trusted him. Not much else to say, is there? What about? Elsa was right, and I don't say that lightly. I am responsible. Edda and Dalder died because of my mistake. Nicholas. I can only pray his death is far worse than what happened to the others. No. He seemed a bit distant before we first went to Aldenobia Tomb, but it was also the biggest heist we'd ever pulled off. Nothing prepared me for this.
Open the thingy. Let's see. Not really sure that's good, but we'll take it. I deciphered my father's ledger. Come by the rooftop retreat when you have a moment. P.S. There's another mustard stain. No judgments. Fantastic. Let's get out of here.
Everyone's talking about what you did for Narina. Driving off that debt collector. That was so brave.